32,000 deportees are being hunted down by 500 CBSA.
Appropriate, Ms. O'Gorman. Ms. O'Gorman, do you have addresses for the 32,000 people listed on your website who are currently deportable and on warrant?
And so we have removals in progress. We know where those people are. We are in close touch with them. We are ensuring they are removed. We do have warrants out for individuals who have absconded.
Right.
Ngayon ay nag-i-snow. Balik na naman tayo sa winter fields. Ayan. Pero hindi pa masyadong mataas ang snow. Ano lang ito, parang kumbaga sa ulan ay ambon pa lang to. Ayan. Okay. Kamusta sa mga kababayan natin? Sana po ay lagi kayo nasa mabuting kalagayan as always. Alam kong may mga kababayan tayong affected ng typhoon dyan sa bandang Cebu. Grabe, pagka pinapanood ko yung mga videos, hindi ko matagalang mapanood kasi parang talagang nahahabag ako doon sa mga kababayan natin na affected ng typhoon. Sana po ay kayo ay safe, mga kababayan, ha? At dito naman po tayo sa Canada, patuloy pa rin yung mga paghihigpit pagdating sa immigration. So kaya doon sa mga kababayan natin na nangangarap na pumunta dito sa Canada, kamusta na po ba yung inyong mga applications? Or yung mga kababayan naman natin na nandito na rin sa Canada, yung iba kasi ay hindi pa nare-renew ang kanilang mga work permits. So hindi natin alam kung ilan sa inyo ang nagbabalak na umuwi. Yung iba naman, sabi nila patuloy pa rin daw malaban. At ito, mga kababayan, gusto kong ipapanood sa inyo itong video ito kasi 32,000 deportees are being hunted down dito sa Canada by only 500 CBSA officers. So ayan, eto, hindi natin alam kung papaano nila mahanap yung mga deportees na yan. Kasi una, sinasabi dun sa kanilang pinag-uusapan sa House of Commons na hindi nila alam kung nasaan ang mga ito. So una na yon, hindi nila alam kung saan hahanapin ang mga ito. Although meron silang deportee list, nawawala naman ang mga ito. Tapos out of those 32,000 nga na deportees, ang naghahanap lang ay 500 na CBSA officers. So yan, eto, panoorin nyo po, mga kababayan.
Questions, and first I begin by thanking the officials for being here. I'll be focusing my questions, Mr. Chair, to the Minister and where appropriate, Ms. O'Gorman. Ms. O'Gorman, do you have addresses for the 32,000 people listed on your website who are currently deportable and on warrant, as in you don't know where they are? Do you have addresses for those people?
Well, as you say, we don't know where they are, so we don't have their addresses.
So when the Minister says, and this was his testimony last time. Mr. Caputo, we have addresses for individuals who are in the removal queue, quote, and then end quote. You don't have addresses for people in the removal queue. That's correct?
Well, you made reference to a particular part of the removal queue. And so we have removals in progress. We know where those people are. We are in close touch with them. We are ensuring they are removed. We do have warrants out for individuals who have absconded.
Right. You don't know where they are. So, obviously people do contact my office, so I'm wondering how many armed officers, because the armed officers are the only ones who can make the arrests, is that right? When it comes to people who have a warrant for their arrest, they're the ones who literally go out and find these people, correct?
Yes.
How many armed officers do you have looking for these individuals?
So I'm going to expand it a little bit.
Okay.
We have 1,000 inland enforcement officers who deal with IRPA. So they may be in our detention facilities, they may be doing IRB hearings, or they may be doing removals. Approximately 500 people are doing removals. They may occasionally do a hearing. They may be dealing with somebody in detention. And so you're pinning me down to one number when we have quite a dynamic workforce, but I can say approximately half of those people are dealing with removals, and they're supported by administrative help who deal with the files so that they can do the going out and finding people.
So you're telling me that on a daily basis or day to day, there are 500 people in CBSA approximately 500 people who are armed and are looking for these fugitives. Is that accurate?
I'm going to say approximately because there's a lot going on in our inland enforcement, but they relate to individuals who are in Canada who perhaps should not be here, who are in Canada who might pose a risk to Canadians and are in detention, or are having their IRB hearing, and our officers will be representing the minister if we have concerns.
Okay. My information is that in the GTA there are only 55 people who are armed, approximately, and that about 10 are on the street daily looking for people who are on warrant. Would you dispute that number?
So your
this is for the
precision around being armed, I am going to have to come back to you.
Could you
because
please?
we do have CBSA officers who may not be armed, but who will be helping to execute removal. So I'll come back to you with a breakdown.
Okay.
So, yan ang latest ngayon mga kababayan. Sinashare ko lang sa inyo para alam nyo kung ano nangyayari dito sa Canada, and sa mga susunod na pagkakataon ay mag-share pa tayo ng mga informations about sa immigration dito sa Canada, kung para naman inform kayo saan na nangyayari, lalo na doon sa mga kababayan natin na gusto makapunta dito, at yung mga kababayan din natin na mga nandito na pero ngayon ay nag-iisip na rin na di nila alam kung itutuloy pa ba daw nila ang laban nila dito sa Canada. So yung iba nagtataka minsan man dami ko na nababasa sa Facebook, laban lang mga kababayan. Yung iba nga nagsasabi meron bang giyera dyan sa Canada? Kasi ang mga nakikita daw nilang mga post ng iba is laban lang mga kababayan. Ayan. So wala namang giyera dito. Laban in terms of dun sa ipagpapatuloy pa ba nila yung kanilang pangarap dito sa Canada na maging mga, syempre gusto natin maging permanent resident. Ako rin naman po mga kababayan, nanggaling din ako sa pagiging temporary foreign worker, and hindi po madali. Sa reality hindi po madali, lalo na kung gusto mo maging permanent resident dito. May mga pagdadaanan ka talaga, may mga requirements na kailangan. Okay, so that's the reality po. Okay, kung may mga questions mga kababayan, leave a comment below. As always, more videos to come. I will see you, God willing, on my next video. Samahan nawa kayong parati ng Panginoon sa inyong pang-araw-araw na buhay at magandang araw po sa inyong lahat.